Hey, everyone. Hope you are doing absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for the amazing introduction. I'm currently here in Dubai. The weather is amazing. I'm sorry if it's not so great where you are, but I am focused, dedicated, and super high energy for you to be able to help you take your business to the next level. So, I've grown up around the industry, and one thing that I keep hearing is success loves speed, right? If you want to get the plane off the ground, it takes speed. If the helicopter wants to get off the ground, it requires a lot of speed. And today I want to talk about a word to do with speed, and that's the word fast. I'm going to be using my whiteboard quite a lot today. I absolutely love it. If you want to build a brand fast, if you want to build your business on social media fast, if you want to grow your engagement fast, if you want to do anything fast in your network marketing business, today is the day that I'm going to share it with you. So I'm going to dive straight into this. The guys did such a great job of sharing my story, so I'm not going to go into that too much more. But the F, and I want you to make sure you take notes, guys. In network marketing, we have to show up to grow up to then go up. Well, congratulations, you've shown up. But just because you've shown up doesn't mean you're going to grow up. So you've shown up at this event, congrats. You're now going to grow up by taking notes. Once you have taken notes, it's yours. You'll be teaching on this stuff for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, maybe even 20 years you'll be teaching this stuff. And you're going to be implementing it, and you're going to be going up. All right, so the F is for find or be found. Find or be found. Now, the letters might not be exactly the same in Italian or Spanish or Japanese or French or any of these languages, but I just want you to appreciate the acronym that I've got here. So here's where we're going to start. I remember when I first joined the industry of network marketing, I was told to go up to my bedroom, which was also known as my office. Remember, it was my mum and dad who had got me involved in the industry. And they say, I want you to go upstairs and I want you to write a list of everyone you know. And maybe you did the same thing. Maybe you were told to do the same thing. So I went upstairs, got a piece of paper and a pen, and I started writing down all these people's names. I was like, right. So I put best friend, Pete, best friend Dan, best friend Simon, best friend Andrew, best friend, and I started to write down all my friends. I then started to write down the hairdressers, the builder, the people I used to work with. I started to write down everything, and I had a problem because I had two emotions, and you might have felt the same as me. The first emotion was, well, Bob is a builder and he knows everyone in our local village. Samantha cuts everyone's hair, so surely everyone who sits in her chair, as she cuts their hair for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, however long it will take, she can talk about the business. She could talk about the products. The second emotion was, what happens if they say no? What happens if my grandmother says, Frazer, when are you going to get a real job? What happens if my best friend says, Frazer, this is one of those pyramid things, and then tells my other best friends, Frazer's got involved in a pyramid thing? What happens when I tell my uncle, and my uncle says, Frazer, you're not like your mum and dad. You're not going to do well with this thing. So I let the fear kind of hold me back a little bit. So I started to contact the people on the list, and I noticed something quite special. I got a no, 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 no. I got 27 no's in a row. But what I started to feel was when I started to realize that my list was having a limit and it had an end to it, the closer I got to the end, the more I started to feel a sense of desperation and frustration. And instead of starting inviting to a presentation or inviting to join the business, I was literally calling people and saying, hey, I've got involved in this business. It costs money to join. I'll pay for you to join if you just say yes. And that was weak. So I then realized, hang on a minute. Although this is my warm market, the money is not in the warm market. The skills are in the warm market, but the money's not. So I realized, okay, the money is in the cold market. The money is in the strangers. The money is not in my friends and family. The money is in making strangers friends and family. So the goal with the first step is to never run out of people to talk to, because when your list grows every day, your business has no limit. And when your business has no limit, your income has no limit. And when your income has no limit, your freedom has no limit. And when your freedom has no limit, your legacy has no limit. Imagine you have no limit business that can pay your families for years and years and years to come. Oh, well, let me tell you about great grandmother Sarah. She was able to build this amazing business that's putting you through college, that's allowing you to not have to live life the traditional way. Wow, 3 claps for our grandmother Sarah, great grandmother Sarah. So we've got to grow our list every single day. But how the heck do we do that using social media? Well, there are 2 ways. The first one is to go out there and find people. The second one is to go out there and be found by people. So we start as a hunter, hunting for people, and then we become the hunted, right? Where people are coming after us. The second one's going to take some time. So here we go. Exercise number 1. Assignment number 1 for you to do. I want you to get a book or a piece of paper, and I want you to split it into 4 parts. Now, some of you are going to really enjoy this assignment, and you're going to be filling pages and pages and pages of different ideas. Some of you will be watching this and thinking, I can't be bothered doing this. If you can't be bothered doing the exercises, then maybe social media can't be bothered to show your face in front of other people. Maybe that's how it works. All right, so here we go. Number 1, I want you to write a list of all the people who you follow. I want you to write a list of all the people who you follow. Again, who you look up to. Maybe they're authors, celebrities, TV personalities. Let's think of Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Mel Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, Tiger Woods, right? Donald Trump, right? We could put all these, Robert Kiyosaki, we can put all these people on a list. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and find their business page on Facebook. We're going to go and find Facebook groups about them. We're going to go and find Instagram pages about them. We're going to go find Instagram hashtags mentioning their names. We're going to go find TikTok accounts, YouTube accounts, LinkedIn accounts, all about the people that we have written down here. That's the first one. The second one, and I'm going to tell you what to say to them in a minute. The second one are the places you want to visit. The places you want to visit. So I want you to start thinking about it. I'm going to give you the places that I want to visit. I want to visit New York, Tokyo, Montreal. I want to revisit London and Paris and Rome. I want to visit Madrid. I want to revisit Barcelona. I want to revisit the Maldives. I want to visit Brazil and Rio de Janeiro. I want to go to all these amazing places. So I'm going to write them on the list. And I'm now going to go and find Facebook pages, Facebook groups. I'm going to find Instagram pages, Instagram accounts, Instagram hashtags, all about these things. Third one, passions. Passions. What are you passionate about? Not what you think you need to be passionate about in order to build your business. This is where people get it all wrong. They think that because I'm selling an amazing health and wellness product, which you guys know you have some incredible products, just because you have a product to sell, a health and wellness product to sell, you think that you need to talk about this product every single day on social media. No. Here's what I want you to write down. And if you take nothing else from this talk, from this entire event, but you remember what I'm about to tell you, you will win on social media, guaranteed long term. And I'm going to write it down for you. Here we go. Serve publicly. I probably spelled it wrong because my spelling is really bad. Serve publicly, sell privately. Serve publicly, sell privately. That means give value publicly. Talk about things that you want to talk about. But then in the messenger behind the scenes, you're going to be selling. You're going to be selling your product. You're going to be asking the question. You're going to be seeing if people are open. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. All right? So passions: golf, yoga, travel, food, fashion, Liverpool Football Club, network marketing, health and wellness, personal development, all of these different things, attending events, growth, mindset. What are you, being a mom, being a dad, family? What are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? Write it on. Now we're going to go find Facebook groups, and we're going to find Instagram accounts, or use Instagram hashtags to find these people. I'm going to actually show you in a minute how we can do that. And the last one are products. Now, what holiday do we have coming up? What holiday do we have coming up? Christmas. We've got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but we've got Christmas coming up. So what do people start doing this time of year? They start thinking of all the things they want to ask for Christmas, or the things they want to buy themselves for Christmas. So it could be PlayStation, Chanel handbag, we're going big, Mercedes sports car, we're going really big, holiday to the Maldives, chow chow puppy, a man. Maybe some people want a man this Christmas, right? So we're going to make sure we write all of these things. And now what we're going to do is we're going to, this one's really good for Instagram, we're going to go and find hashtag Gucci handbag, hashtag chow chow, hashtag Hugo Boss shirt, hashtag blah, 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 blah. And we're going to communicate with people. Now, what do we do when we find people? Well, we need to connect with them. We need to connect with them. And guys, if you master the art of connecting, if you master the art of lead generation, it's inevitable that you will be able to build a organization using social media. It's not just going to grow your following. It's not just going to grow your engagement, but it's also going to grow the number of conversations that you have in your business. And all business is conversation. Network marketing is just conversations, but remember, conversation always comes before commission. Conversation always comes before commission. But here's the problem that you're going to have when you send the message I'm about to tell you. You're going to overthink it. And the more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more you think. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more you think. The more you get my point. It's a vicious cycle, right? You start thinking about it so much that you doubt it and you don't do it. So you find the perfect prospect, but you think, oh, but what are they going to think about me? It's going to be weird. It's going to feel so weird. I'll give you a scientifically proven process to conquer that a little bit later. So here's the message that you're going to send. I don't know if this pen's going to actually come up very well, but let's see. Does it look all right? Yeah, all right. So we find someone. 3-part message. Hey, name. Side note, if, don't call them name. Hey, name. If the name's Bob, say, hey, Bob. If the name's Sarah, hey, Sarah. All right? Let's just clear that up. How you found them. How you found them. And then ask a question. Ask a question. Right? So, how does this look? Hey, Sarah, let's say you go into a Tony Robbins fan page. Tony Robbins has made a post, or his team has made a post, whatever. And then Frank, a guy called Frank, has commented on it. Well, now you found Frank. Congrats. So, hey, Frank, loved that comment you made on the Tony Robbins post. Then ask a question. Have you ever been to one of his events? Have you ever read his book? How long have you followed Tony for? One question. That's it. What about places? Well, let's say someone's made a post in the Travel Maldives Facebook group. Well, you're in the Travel Maldives Facebook group. Someone's made a post about visiting the Maldives, and her name is Claire. Hey, Claire, Love that post you made in the Travel Maldives group. Do you mind me asking what island you stayed on? That's easy. Oh, but Frazer, this just feels weird, like you're overthinking it. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more you think. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. Vicious cycle. Fashions. Let's take shopping, right? Let's take shopping. Let's say golf, right? I like golf, so I'm going to talk about that. So let's say you have gone on Instagram and you've typed in golf, and there's a golf account. And there's an account all about golf, or there's an account all about shopping, or there's an account all about fitness. Well, you found, first and foremost, you can go to the comments on all the posts, or you could do both, and you could go to the person who actually created the account. So, let's say their name is Samantha. Hey, Samantha, absolutely love the account you've created, all things golf. How long have you been playing for? What's your handicap? How many days a week do you get to play? Now, again, here's what I want you to really, really, really understand. 21% of people in the world do not have friends. When I heard this statistic, I could not believe it. 21% of people do not have friends. So when you look to connect with people, there's a chance that 21% of the people who you send a message to are going to be so happy that someone's reached out to them. As a network marketer, your phone probably goes ping, 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 ping. You're getting group notifications from your team group. You're getting WhatsApp notifications from your upline. You're getting group chat messages and notifications from all your team, right? Maybe you've just joined and now you're getting all these messages welcoming you to the team. But people who are outside network marketing, they don't. They're not in active Facebook groups potentially. They're not in messenger chats with uplines and downlines because they're not in the business. So stop thinking weird about it. Stop overthinking it and start sending the message out to these people. It's very, very simple. But we don't seem to do the simple thing. We seem to think the more complicated we can make it and do it, the better the results are going to be, but it's not. Network marketing is doing the basics better and more often. Do the basics better and more often, right? So let me give you an example on the products. So this is an Instagram one. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to show you every single. I don't have enough time to show you every single example. But I've got my phone here. Cool how I can get it on the screen, right? But what's going to happen is I'm going to search for. Let's go hashtag chow chow, right? Let's say it's a product that I want to buy. I know it's a dog. Look how adorable these dogs are when they come up. Like, come on. So I'm going to go to this one, for example, and I found Hugo the Chow Chow, right? And now I can message Hugo the Chow Chow, and I could say, hey, Hugo. I'm going to put a little laugh emoji in there as well, right? Just come across your page. Absolutely love it. Right? We are thinking about getting a chow chow. We are thinking about getting a chow chow. What are they like around small kids? Right? That's it. Send. That's it. If they reply, great. If they don't reply, who cares? But notice this message. Hey, name, how you found them. Like, I've come across your page. Absolutely love it. And then we're thinking about getting a chow chow. What are they like around small children? Question. That's it, guys. So all you're going to do is you can just go into the search feature and you can search for anything you want. Hashtag Gucci handbag. Right? And I'm sure there we go. Hashtag Gucci handbag. Hey, love your Gucci handbag. It's so simple, but people don't do it. Why? Because they overthink it. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to wait for people to come to me. What reason are you giving people to come to you? Are you serving or are you selling? If you serve, you're giving them a reason. If you're selling, you're losing. You're losing. All right, so that is how you find people. It's super, super simple. And my challenge to you, two-part challenge, number one is complete this assignment. And number two, try and connect with, or try and add people, follow people, message people 10 a day. Go and add and message 10 people a day. 5 on Facebook, 5 on Instagram. 2 on Facebook, 8 on Instagram. All 10 on Facebook if you want, but go and connect, because if your list grows every day, you will win. So let's talk about how you become found. How the heck do you be found? Well, you might have heard this process before, that in order for someone to buy from you, they need to know you. They need to like you, and then they need to trust you, right? Know, like, trust. So when it comes to social media, that's our goal. That's our goal, isn't it? Our goal is simply to get people to know us. Let's go like this, right? It's a funnel. We need to get people to know us. People come into our world. Let's put a little stick man here. Hello. And a female one here. I don't know if you've guessed, but I absolutely love drawing on whiteboards. It's just something I love to do. So they know us. Then some will like us, some won't. And then some will trust us, some won't. The people who trust us will buy from us. The people who don't trust us will not buy from us. So on social media, how do you become found? Well, we need to be known. How do we do that? Well, there are 3 different types of posts, or 3 different types of features that you can use on social media to make this happen. And I hope that you're following me. I hope you're following me so far. I have an hour to cram as much in as possible. And I just want you to get the whole blueprint, right? To be able to go out there and just start generating leads like crazy. Because when you generate leads like crazy, you get crazy about your business. You're like, I've got so many people to talk to, instead of I've got no one to talk to. I get it. I've been there, right? So the hottest one right now are Instagram Reels and TikToks. I knew he was going to say that, right? My tip for you is do the videos on TikTok and then use an app called snaptick.app. Sorry, it's a website, snaptick.app. It's a website. And on that website, what you can do is you can copy the link of a TikTok, you can put it into this website, and it will download the video with the music without the TikTok watermark on it. And then you can post it onto Instagram. So that way you're posting one piece of content onto 2 different platforms. Woo! Winner, winner. Right, so I'm going to talk about Reels in a minute. Reels. Number 2 are lives. No matter what you think, Instagram and Facebook Lives are still hot. Why? Because they get a massive amount of reach. They get a massive amount of engagement, but also they're going to give you the confidence that you need in order to become a better speaker, in order to tell stories more. And what do they say about network marketing? Facts tell, stories sell. So lives, in my opinion, are still the best feature for every network marketer, because you're just going to be telling stories every single day. Now, you might be thinking, Frazer, I don't know what to talk about in my Reels and I don't know what to talk about in my lives. Use them as a journal. Before you go to bed, or every day you wake up, or every afternoon. Journal about the day you've had. The wins, the losses, the people you've met, the stories that have happened to you, the books that you've read, the tips that you've gathered, the mentors that you've listened to, the events that you've been to. You got a new customer, you got a new team member. Because you're serving people that way. You're making them laugh. You're relating to them. You're showing vulnerability. You're showing emotion. You're giving energy. Or maybe you're just someone to watch because people have completed Netflix. During the lockdown, I've watched that, I've watched that, I've watched that, I've watched that. I've got nothing to watch. I'll go on social media and they watch you. Right? And the third one are posts. Posts on your feed, posts into groups. You make a post in a group, it has 4,000 members. Great, a few hundred of them are going to see it. They're going to see your post, they're going to see your face, they're going to see your name. They click on your name, they click on your post, they click on your face, they come onto your profile. Now they start to see all the service-based, like I'm serving, value, entertainment, lifestyle on your feed. They click add friend, they click follow, they click message. Woo! We win again, right? Now here is, I don't have enough time to talk about all of them, but I want to talk about Instagram Reels because as a network marketer, every single one of you should be doing Instagram Reels at least 5 a week. Every day if you're able to. Again, some of you are already thinking, oh, it's overwhelming. I know it's overwhelming, but it can also give you an overwhelming paycheck. Would you like that? Would you like to be chairperson 1, chairperson 2, chairperson 3, being overwhelmed with what you're going to do with all these commissions? It's so funny. People used to say to me, Frazer, there's no I in team, and I was like, yeah, but there's 2 in commissions. Like, let's go, right? And there's an I in Unite, which is great. Anyway, so let's talk about Reels. Here are my rules. Number one, know your niche. What do I mean by niche? What I mean by niche is know what you like to talk about. If you love golf, here's my rule. Be a fountain, not a drain. Talk about things that are going to give you energy all the time. Right? If you love golf, or you love being a mom, or you love fashion, or you love food, or you love travel, or you love network marketing, or you love personal development, or you love the company, talk about it every day. But if you haven't got a full passion for the products or the business yet, then you talk about things that you have got a passion for. Remember, serve publicly, sell privately. You're serving the public by talking about things that you love, and then you're connecting with them in the messenger because you're like-minded people and you've got things in common. And then you are going to sell them your incredible product by asking them if they would be open to checking out supplements that have improved your golf swing. Checking out supplements that have helped you improve your energy, which allows you to have more fun in life. Products that helped you become healthier so you can enjoy more moments with your kids. It doesn't have to link. You make it link. It just works, right? So, rule number 1 is know your niche. Rule number 2 is model other people's content. I've created, I think, 60, maybe 70 Instagram Reels, and I have not created anything originally. Meaning, I haven't sat there and gone, oh, what should I create? What should I create? I've gone onto I'll show you what I do. I'll show you exactly what I do, and I hope this is going to be a benefit to you guys. So, this is what I do. And hopefully the music's not going to come through. I don't think it will. I go onto the Reels feed in the bottom. Yeah, it is going to come. Right, I'm going to see if I can turn that off. Oh, no, I can't. But here we go. And I'm just going to find the reel, right? And I'm going to click on the bottom right-hand corner, and I'm now going to see loads of different reels. But at the bottom it says use sound. And now I can create the reel. Just using the sound that I've found. That's it. That's all I do. And then I'll model what someone else has done. Here, I'll give you one. I'll give you the easiest one. And I'm actually going to challenge you guys to do this. I want you to go onto my Instagram and I want you to scroll down until you find this reel. This one right here. And all I do with this, I don't speak, I don't mime, I just point. Now look at this, 343,000 views. To the right of it, 3.2 million views. But watch this, I want you to use the sound, I'm going to show you how you do it, and I want you to create this reel because it's amazing. That's it. So, bottom right, click on the sound at the bottom right, then use audio. There we go, use audio. So, all I'm going to do is the audio is already attached. You can see it here. It says audio, right? I'm going to press and hold, and I'm going to show you what I do. And it literally takes you less than 5 minutes. That's it. Right? Now, I'm going to add, the audio is annoying. Now I'm going to add the text. So this is what I'm going to do, and I want you to do the exact same as me. I want you to do the exact same as me. My online business has helped me, right? My online business has helped me, and then I'm going to start adding the 6 different things. Retire from my job. Again, you can put whatever you want to be. Remember, be compliant, right? We can put that here. Then I'm going to go pay off my credit card bills. Whatever, again, guys, please make sure you're compliant with this. Then win a trip to Rome. Again, I'm putting these different things. And now in the bottom, we can click and we can move. We can move how long we want the clip to show. Right? Oops. And we can play around with it. So now when it comes up, and then we're going to share it. All right? I'm going to actually take that off my screen. Right? That's it. That's all you're going to do. That will literally, I'm teaching it, so it's quite difficult to show you and do it and all that. It will take you less than 5 minutes a day to do that. If you don't have any ideas, model my ones. I'm totally happy with you modeling my ones. Just make sure it's around a certain niche. So with that, you could do 6 reasons why I love being a mom because bum, 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 bum. I love playing golf because bum, 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 bum. My favorite Indian takeaway is I love chicken tikka masala because bum, 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 bum. Right? But here's what happens. People then start to get to know you. They start to like you. I've had tens of thousands of new followers over the last 6 months just from Reels. I haven't from my lives. I haven't from my stories. I have a little bit from my posts, but the main thing that's come is from Reels and TikTok. So every single one of you need to be doing it. And I'll tell you this. I heard this recently, and this is a game changer for me. Because I don't know how many of you guys are like me, but I'm going to tell you my personality. I am a lamb. I'm a little sheep. I'm quiet. I'm introverted. I'm shy. If you come round my house, if you're a fly on the wall, I'll most likely be either working or just relaxing. I'm not high energy away from the stage or the camera or a lot of people. I'm not. And if I was to be 100% my at-home personality on social media, I wouldn't inspire anyone. I wouldn't motivate anyone. I wouldn't give people energy because you wouldn't watch enough of me because you would have been bored after the first 10 seconds. So I heard this quote. You have to turn up as a lion in public to be able to be the lamb at home. You have to turn up as the lion in public to be able to chill as the lamb at home. And when I heard that, I was like, that's me. And that should be you too. You get out of your comfort zone to be more high energy, to be more passionate, to be more encouraging, to benefit other people, so that when you come off social media, when you come away from social media, you can relax as you in your normal state, knowing that more people are finding you, more people are following you, more people are encouraged by you. It's not being fake. It's not being different. You're just unlocking the lion inside of you. We've all got it. We all have that. So, I hope that made sense. Right, so how do we get people to like us? That's the next step. How do we get people to like us? Well, we do this through, again, our posts and stories. Facebook and Instagram stories. I'm not going to talk about the posts. I want to talk about Instagram and Facebook stories. So, Instagram and Facebook stories, they're amazing. Why? Because we get to see who watches us. We get to see who's engaging with us. And here, I'm going to give you, I've never taught this publicly, but I'm going to give you an Instagram, Facebook stories hack to get more views. Right, and towards the end of this presentation, I want to give you also my secret strategy, which I don't share often, with how I'm gonna guarantee that you're gonna grow your social media engagement and following. Guarantee it, 100%, because it's worked for me and so many people I've taught it to. Right, but I don't usually share it privately, but because I love you guys and I think you're amazing, I'm gonna share it with you. If you hang on until the end here. All right, so let's talk about stories. It's very important that you do, I'm going to give you 2 rules, right? I'm going to give you 2 rules with stories. That you do 5 to 10 stories a day. Now you might be thinking, oh, what? That's a lot of stories. But it's not when you wake up, show the book you're reading, show what you have for your breakfast, show the walk that you're going on, show the food you're buying in the stores, show the Zoom call that you're on, show the YouTube video that you're watching. Document your day. Now, the reason why it's important to do 5 to 10 a day is because we need to pay attention. Let's say we've got 5 stories online. 5 stories, that's 4, 5. What do we need to pay attention to? We need to pay attention to the people who are watching the last story. Because if they've watched the last story, they've watched the stories before. So we can reach out. So, for example, I'll show you what I mean on my screen here. And I hope you're following. I hope you're getting value from this, and you're going to actually do the stuff that I'm sharing with you, because it will change your business. So here we go. I'm going to go to the end of my stories, and over 2,500 people have seen it. So it's pretty good. Sometimes it's a lot higher than that. But look, I can see. My wife is at the top of the list, which is always good. But I can go to any of these people knowing that they've watched my last 5 stories. Good job there was 5 stories there, hey? Right? So all these people, 2,500 people are watching my day, right? Here's an awesome individual, Stefania, right? So I'm going to hit the paper airplane. Hey, legend. How you doing? That's it. Now, a lot of these people you might know. But some of them, they might just be stalking you. They're watching your every move. So that's it. I've just sent the message to Stefania. Now, some people will receive the message. Some people receive the message and be like, oh, well, I watch a lot of your stuff. I see a lot of your posts. Some people will be like, yeah, I'm doing great. Some people will ignore you. But remember, all business is conversations. Conversations come before commissions. So we have to just keep finding how we're going to keep connecting and connecting and connecting. So I want to give you a hack, and I'm going to give you your first challenge was to do this assignment, and remember to add a message 10 people a day, right? That's your first challenge. Your second challenge is to do let me put a little, right, so number 1, the second challenge was to do an Instagram reel or a TikTok based on one of the videos that I've done, just so you can just model something that I've done instead of creating your own thing, right? The third one, I'm giving you a lot of different things to do here, guys, because here's what I want from you. I want you to take what you learn, and I want you to actually do it. Remember, you show up, then you grow up, and then if you do it, you go up. So I'm teaching you a lot, but I'm also hopefully that you're understanding the action steps here. So here we go. This is the game is called Spot the Difference. Now, some of you might have played this as a kid. So what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to do a new story. Okay? And you're going to take a photo with a product. Right? So you could hold a pen up. Now, I've got one from earlier. So, right, got that. Now, I'm going to post it. I'm going to press send. Now, I'm not, in fact, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. So, send. There we go. Share. Done. Now, I'm going to go and post. That one's uploading. It's done. I'm going to post the exact same image, but I'm going to press the scribble icon. You can see it's there, right? I'm going to click the scribble, and I'm going to select the color in the bottom left. I can click on that, and I can actually move this around to select any color that I want. So I'm going to set the color that's the background color. And then I am going to scribble out, see how that works. How cool is that? All right, I didn't do a great job there, but I've scribbled out the pen. And now I'm going to press send to. Send. Now watch this. Now I'm going to do a third story straight away. We'll go, hey legends, so the last, oops, there we go, messed that one up. Okay, here we go. Hey legends, hope you're doing amazing. So, I'm gonna, for some reason, because my phone's connected into my computer, it's cutting it out. But here's what I'm going to basically do. I am going to say, hey legends, I'm frustrated that's not it. Hey legends, I've just posted 2 stories up. The first person to let me know what the difference of each image is, or what the one difference is going to win a prize. Now, what this does is people then go back to the stories. They go for the first one, the second one, the first one, and the second one, and then they message you saying, the pen, the pen, the pen, the pen, the pen, the pen, the pen was different, the pen's missing, the green pen's missing. And now you'll have 5, 10, 100 people in your inbox. Now you might be thinking, yeah, but hang on. How am I building a business with that? All business is conversations. You've just been found. Some people you haven't connected with. Some people you haven't spoke to for ages. Some people are asking, hey, like that pen looks really cool. Can I get some more information? Hey, is that the pen that you use when you're doing your presentations? It's a little hack, so go out there and do it. I've not taught that to any other network marketing company. You are the first ones. All right, last one here is trust. Now, here's the equation to trust. Truth plus time. Truth plus time equals trust. So how do you do this? Consistency. Oh, there we go. Someone else on the Unite convention mentioned the word consistency, because consistency is the key that unlocks the door to success. If you show up every day, if you do reels or lives or posts, and then you do your stories and you consistently do it, this is what happens. People see your journey of progression. And inspiration comes from progression. When someone sees you go from here to here, from zero to hero, from loser to legend, from nothing to something, when they see you do that, something magical happens. Something magical happens. I trust this person. They show up every single day, and what they're doing every single day is getting them to where they want to get to. That's it. Now, some people will join on first contact. Some people will join on second contact. But the majority of people will join 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th contact. So, let's move on to the A. And again, the AST is a lot faster than the F. Finding and being found is the key to social media. Social media, in my opinion, is great for 2 things. Number 1, lead generation. And number 2, communication. You guys have had so many incredible events around the world. You've got so many amazing leaders that you've maybe seen face to face, belly to belly. The old school is the best school, but building on social media is going to allow you to have more conversations, more communication, and therefore more commissions. So let's go for the A. The A is to ask. Ask. So once you find someone, or you've been found, and you're building a conversation, you're connecting with them, you need to ask the question. You need to ask the question if they would be open to checking out some information on your product, some information on your wellness product, some information on the business. I don't know, I was picking up items there, right? You need to ask the question. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask, you don't receive. If you don't ask, you'll never know. So you have to ask the question. So I want to give you a question. I'm going to give you 4 different options to do. And the challenge 4, I'm giving you lots of homework here. Challenge 4 is to go and send one of these messages to 10 people before you go to bed tonight. Right? I want you to send one of these 4 messages to 10 people before you go to bed tonight. Number 1. Hey Mary, random question, but are you happy? Or are you happy? Hey Mary, random question, are you happy? Second question you could go for. And already, I know some of you are thinking, oh, that's weird. I know. Weird works. Number 2. Hey, Mary. Quick question. Are you happy with your progress this year? Hey, Mary. Quick question. Are you happy with your progress this year? Now, some people will ignore you. Some people will say, who are you to ask that? Some people might even say, progress with what? Doesn't matter. You've got to ask. Option number 3. Hey, Mary. Quick one. Do you know what residual income is? Hey, Mary. Quick one. Do you know what residual income is? Last one. This is my favorite one, actually. This is the one that probably works the best to open the door to your product or your business. Hey, Sarah, has anyone ever spoken to you about blank? Hey, Sarah, has anyone ever spoken to you about product A? Hey, Sarah, has anyone ever spoken to you about product B? Hey, Sarah, has anyone ever spoken to you about making money online? Hey, Sarah, has anyone ever spoken to you about New Age? Hey, Sarah, has anyone ever spoken to you about residual income? Hey, Sarah, has anyone ever spoken to you about making 2022 your best year yet? So easy. Here's the thing in life, though, guys. There are 2 things that you will focus on. You'll only focus on one of 2 things, all right? The price or the prize. I'm sorry that my notes are all a bit messy. Everything in life has a price you have to pay. So, I want to get a 6-pack, but it's going to take me 4 or 5 days in the gym and eating healthy every single day. Ugh. I want a $200,000 Lamborghini, but it's going to cost me $200,000 that I don't have. Ugh. I want to fly business. I want to fly business class, but it's going to cost me $3,000 a trip. Ugh. I want to be chairperson level 3, but it's going to take me time away from my family, time away from my friends at the weekend, dedication. Ugh. The people who win in life focus on the prize that they're going to get and not the price they're going to pay, because the price you're going to pay is inevitable for everything. So in this example, the prize is you're going to get a new customer or a new team member, but the price you're going to pay is feeling a little bit weird. So I want to show you my scientifically proven process, but you have to do it with me. So I want you to do your best to get your phone right now and record yourself doing what I'm about to tell you. In fact, no, you're not. You're not going to do that because you're probably going to use it as an excuse why you couldn't do it. All right? So don't do that. I want you to put your left arm pointing in the air like this. Then I want you to tilt it 45 degrees to the left. Then with your right hand, I want you to grab your hand and face your hand to your face. Then release. With your right index finger, give me a finger wave. Hello. Hey. And then I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. And when I say go, I want you to follow what I do with this finger. All right? 1, 2, 3, go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going. That is how you send a message to someone. That is how you add someone. That is how you communicate. That is how you go live. That is how you do your stories or your reels or your TikToks. You're pressing a screen. You're tapping a button to get a prize. Focus on the prizes, not the prices, and you will win. You'll win. Okay, so let's move on to the show. The show, show the plan, show the product, show the presentation, show the people, all these P's. Show the plan, the compensation plan. Show the product, great. Show the people, amazing. Show the power, right? Show all these different things. You've asked if someone's open. They say, yes, I'm open. Yes, I want more information. What's that product that you talk about? What's the business that you do? Let me show you. Guys, this is a show business. There's a lot of money in show business. A lot. You can make the same sort of commissions as actors, actresses. You can, because that's residual income. That's residual income too. They do a movie, get paid time and time and time again. They write a song, get paid time and time again. Build an organization with this incredible company, get paid time and time and time again. So you've got to show up to grow up, to go up. Show the plan, show the presentation, show the products, show the people involved, right? The last one, in the last few minutes that I have remaining here, is the most important of the whole thing. Track. If you can show me your numbers, I can predict your future. It's a very strong statement, but it's the truth. If you can show me your numbers, I can predict your future. Here's what I mean by this. There's two things I want you to track. I want you to track the people and the posts. I'm going to talk about each before we wrap up here. The people. So, every single day before you go to bed, go into your notes on your phone, or get a piece of paper and a pen, or get a spreadsheet or a Google sheet or a document, whatever you want to do. And just write, how many people did I connect with today? How many people did I ask if they would be open to the product or opportunity today? How many people did I show the plan, the presentation, the products, or the people to today? And then how many people did I get yes or no from? That's it. So I connected with 10 people. I asked 4 people if they'd be open. I showed the plan to 2 people, and I got 1 customer, no team members. Now, after 90 days or so, you can sit down with your upline, your sideline, your accountability partner, and you can go through your numbers. Numbers don't lie. 1 + 1 is always 2, right? It's always 2. If it feels good on a Monday, it's 2. If it feels bad on a Tuesday, it's still 2. Numbers don't lie. So you can start to identify, well, I'm having a lot of conversations. I'm asking a lot of people if they'd be open. I'm showing the presentation to a lot of people, but no one's joining. Okay, well, what are you saying in your follow-up? Are you following up? No, I'm not. Well, there's your problem. All right, well, I'm connecting with a lot of people. I'm asking a lot of people, but I'm getting no one watch the tool, the video, the presentation. Well, what are you saying here? That's the problem. Numbers are going to expose everything, but here's the problem. Tracking is boring. I'm not good at tracking. Change your story, change your life. Change your story, change your life. Tracking. Build a huge business with this incredible company. But I don't want to track. You're focusing on the price you got to pay. Get good at tracking. Become a professional. If you want to build on social media, you got to take it seriously. So, Now it's time, in the last 5 minutes I have, to share with you how I can guarantee your social media will grow, your engagement will grow, and therefore the number of leads and sales that you make will grow. It's an extremely simple thing. With many people. I've been doing it for the last 12 years, every single day. And it's the reason that if you go onto my Facebook account, you will see every post that I do, hundreds and hundreds of comments, thousands and thousands of likes, thousands and thousands of views. It's just consistently huge, right? And Instagram is starting now to follow suit to newer platform, right? So I've been implementing the same process. Track the posts. So here's what I do. And you have to listen closely because I don't have much paper left. Listen very closely to this. You make a post. Doesn't matter what day, doesn't matter what time. But when you've made the post on Facebook or Instagram, whichever platform, you're going to go into your phone and you're going to set a reminder for 24 hours. 24 hours after you've made the post, the reminder is going to come up on your phone. Beep, 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 beep. And you're then going to go into the platform. So if you made a Facebook post, you set your timer to 24 hours, 24 hours passes, and then you're going to go onto Facebook. You go onto Facebook. You're then going to write down how many likes, how many comments, how many shares, views, saves that post got. That's it. Now, here's the thing. After you do this consistently, you will start to notice a pattern of what posts do well versus what posts don't. Well, when I post a photo of me and my husband, it does really well. When I post a photo about me playing golf, it does really bad. When I post a photo of join my business, it does really bad. When I post a live, it does really well. If I do a live that's 3 minutes, it does really well versus if I do a live that's 33 minutes. And you get all this data, all this knowledge, all this insight. And I guarantee you'll grow because of it. Because you'll start doing posts that are similar to the ones that have won. You'll start to recycle the posts that have already worked. And here's the challenge for those of you who've got teams. Every month, this is a more of a leadership conversation here for the leaders out there, but it's going to work for you all. Every month, ask the team to send in their best performing post. Whether it's the one that got the most likes, most comments, most shares, or most people messaging them. And you're going to announce them on a Zoom call. Hey guys, these are the top 10 posts in the organization. And guess what everyone can do in the organization? Copy it, model it, do their version of it. After a year, you will be able to create a calendar of a post to make every single day, knowing that every one of those posts that they do is going to work because it's worked for someone else. How crazy is that? It's so simple, but it's so effective. But it'll only work if you follow this. So to recap, I've got 90 seconds left. To recap, make sure you understand that social media is about lead generation and communication. That's how you're going to build a brand. You generate leads and you connect with people, you're going to grow your engagement and your following, and therefore your influenceability, and therefore the number of leads and sales you're going to get. Then you need to ask those people you connect with if they're open to more about your product or your presentation, your opportunity. Then you need to show them what you're asking them if they're open to, and then you're going to track the people and the posts that you make. Understand that we serve publicly by giving value, showing lifestyle, showing results, making people laugh, entertaining. And we sell privately in the messengers. Well, that's when we send the information about the product. That's when we talk to people about the product and the business. I want you to do this assignment. I want you to create the list of people, places, passions, and products. I want you to do your Instagram reel or your TikTok video based on one that I've done or maybe one that one of your leaders has done. And I want you to do the spot the difference story process. Last of all, go and ask one of the scripts that I mentioned before to 10 people before you go to bed tonight. I'm so excited for you guys. are a massive, massive fan of what you're doing all over the world, and I cannot wait to see your business grow to the top. Massive congratulations to each and every single one of you, and I'll see you soon.